Hello everybody, here's my Mamaw, and she's going to be making her fried apple muffins for y'all today. And here's all the ingredients, here's everything that you'll need. I'll let her go through it all with you and explain it all to you now.
Okay, it's real simple. It's just you use your Grand's biscuits. It calls for cinnamon and your fried apples. This is something new I've seen. Papa got that at the store, and sugar. We'll be using a little bit of sugar. So
Lots of sugar in there.
And of course your oil to oil your pans with.
That's the fried apples.
And your Grand's biscuits.
And cinnamon to sprinkle on top.
Yeah, and your cinnamon, and this is to spray your muffin pans with.
Yeah, and you'll need 2 muffin pans.
Yeah, because he's, I think he's 10 biscuits in this. And so he's only 6 here. I done made one batch, and we ate about all of them. So I think there's 2 left over for us to show y'all. So you make sure you grease it real good so it won't stick. And I always do around here too in case it overflows or something. It won't be sticking to that. So, yeah, you oil them real good. There's one. Let's get this one. Yeah, you might want to get the sides of them too, so in case it overflows, but I don't think it will, but who knows?
Better be safe than sorry.
That's right. That's the motto, isn't it?
Yeah, if you didn't get on the sides up here and then it did overflow, it would be so stuck on there you'd have to scrape it off. And
yeah, it's hard to get off when it's like that too. Okay, and I had 2 of these left over, what I done today. So we'll start with them. And you put them in your pan here, and you spread them up to the top of your pan, like you're making a bird nest or a hen's nest for them to lay their eggs in. Make a nest. Kind of pulled up to the side of the pan a little bit. Now we're going to open this one. Whoops. And hope it don't scare me. Yeah, usually they'll pop before you want them to.
yeah, it normally makes me jump too whenever it does pop. When you're peeling it off, if it pops, it makes you jump.
But now you see these? These have butter in them. This is the Grand's with the butter in them. But you can use the other ones too. It doesn't matter. But these does make it taste better.
You can use the flaky, the regular, the butter ones. Any ones that you want, and I'm sure it would work just fine. But see, here's the wrapper to these ones. It's called Grand's Butter Tasting, and it's got pieces of butter in there.
Yeah. Yeah, we had some in there a while ago, and I was going to save them, some of them, to show y'all. And Papa went in there and just took the apples off off the top of them.
Yeah, I went in there and it was just nothing but like the biscuit part.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to say nothing. I wasn't going to tell on him, but then he said something about it anyways.
Yeah, he told me he done it. Oh. Yeah, just make sure you got these deep enough and come up to the side a little bit. Now we'll go to the other pan. Put them all in there. So, they are good.
I guess it was just 8 in each pack because there was 2 in the other pack.
Yeah, there's 8. Yeah. Make sure you make it deep enough for the apples to go down in there, because we're going to be adding cinnamon. See how deep that is? Make it a little bit deep. It's good either way. The last ones I made, the apples kind of sat on top of the bread. But I was wanting it down in there. So I'm making the nest is a little bit deeper this time around.
And if you got the flaky ones, you could peel them apart. You could probably peel half of these in half and then put one layer on top and then one layer on the bottom.
Yep, you probably could.
But that's just if you had the flaky ones.
And then I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon in the bottom. And once I pour out, I don't know why. I just want a little bit. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. You get enough. Oh. And then we put our apples in. You can put your sugar too. Let's put a little bit of sugar in the bottom too.
Just sprinkle a little bit of sugar in there.
Just a little, just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. Because you're going to be putting it on top too of the apples. This just makes it a little bit sweeter. But just a little bit of sugar. And then you take your apples and you put them down in here in your little nest.
And if you really like apples, you could put some extra in there. If you don't like apples that much, just put 1 or 2 pieces in there.
Yeah.
It's really up to you how much you want to put in there.
I'd never seen these kind of apples before. This is the first time I've got them. So I thought, that sounds pretty good. Let's see what we can do with it. So it's got a lot of syrup in it. That syrup would be even good to pour over the top of them too.
Yeah, for like a glaze.
Okay, come on now. Let's get them out of here. And I put it on 350 for about 10 minutes. It's according to your oven. You just got to watch, you know. So when your biscuits are done, you need to get them out.
There's a little Scrappy.
He said, y'all in here eating, I want something. I call at him. I said, don't feed him nothing but his dog food. He'll get too fat. And he is spoiled rotten. He had to climb up on Pawpaw a while ago and sleep. He wouldn't have it no other way.
Yeah, he loves Pawpaw. He always hangs out anywhere Pawpaw goes. He goes straight there too and follows him everywhere he goes. If Pawpaw goes to the bathroom, he goes to the bathroom door too.
As soon as he comes to the house in the mornings, he's in there where Milton's at, wanting to play, wanting to chase Milton's feet. He is really spoilt. Spoilt little puppy. What we would have done without him. Everybody loves him. And then we'll put a little bit more sugar. Just a little bit. Just kind of glaze it.
He's crying now because I stopped petting him. Now he's mad. He's scratching all on my leg, biting at my leg.
Oh. We're doing something now, Scrappy. Pawpaw's in there. Go to where Pawpaw's at.
You go to Pawpaw. You go to Pawpaw.
Then you put just a little bit of cinnamon. Well, I know there's cinnamon in there.
I think you just gotta tap it. I always just use my finger like this and I tap on the top of it and it makes it sprinkle out.
And you put this as much as you want. I love cinnamon myself. And that needs more. And you, like I said, you pop it in the oven for 350 for about 10 minutes, if that long. You just have to keep watching when your bread's done, looks done, then you get it out. Okay. Have I got enough cinnamon? I believe. A while ago, I dumped some in. I dumped a whole bunch in. I'm like, oh, I wasn't meaning to do that much. But now all you do is pop it in the oven on 350. Put it even on.
Yeah, it was supposed to be preheated, but
Yeah.
I guess we forgot to preheat it.
Yeah, I thought I turned it on, but it's already on 350. So
You put it on 350 and for 20 minutes, you said?
about 10 minutes. Just watch it.
Yeah.
Now see, these here is what we done, and see how they come on top. So that's the reason I dug my nest a little bit deeper, and your bread gets done. It's got, see the cheese in it?
Butter, you mean?
Yeah, I mean the butter look like cheese, but they're good. We done had some. It's better eat them when they're warm. And see the apples come on top. So that's the reason I dug a little bit deeper, so it stayed down in there a little bit more. But that's our apple muffins.
That's it for this one. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all like how they turned out. Let us know in the comments if y'all tried these before, or let us know if y'all plan to try them.
Yeah, that looks real good. It's best to eat them when they're warm, though. These are already cold. But and we'll have our I won't do no scripture reading right now, because in just a little while we're going to have God's true word. And I don't know if Richard and Sandy's going to make it or not. They said their children's down there. They're having dinner, so me and Milton, we didn't have no company today, so Jonathan lives next door to us, our son, little Mrs. Dad. They're fixing a big dinner up there, and I told him, he said, if you don't feel like coming up, Mom said, I can bring the dinner down to you. And I said, well, I'd rather do that. Because last time I went up there, I couldn't hardly walk. So I feel better down here. So, but all his kids come in, and they have a real good time up there, you know. So, and they have lots of food. And April and Jonathan both, all of them up there cook so good. He's a cook too, I say.
Yeah, I think Jonathan's an actual professional chef secretly.
He just throws stuff together, anything. He just throw anything together, and it's good. You know, you wouldn't think it'd be good, and it turned out good. You know, he's all the time bringing food down here to us, you know, and showing us what he cooked. So, but y'all have a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you in the next video. Hope you're all together with your kids and stuff, or whoever it is. I hope y'all have a happy evening. We love you. We thank you for everything. We appreciate everything y'all do for us. You know, y'all are such a blessing, and we really thank you for it. But y'all have a good day. We love you.
Yeah, and y'all make sure to tune in if y'all want to see some Mamaw read some scriptures to y'all later on. It'll be a live stream on this channel. It's called God's True Word. Yeah. If y'all would like to tune into that, we'd love to have y'all there. And if y'all would come, we'd really enjoy to have y'all watching. Yeah, we need to get all the word we can in us, don't we? Because God's coming back soon. He's wanting to people that is ready. Yeah, but that's all for this one, and we love y'all. God bless y'all. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Amen. And Merry Christmas.